Hey, how is everyone doing? Hi there. How is everyone? I have all of my platforms going on right now. So I'm coming to you live. If you're not familiar with who I am, my name is Galen. I go by Chef Galen. I'm a certified holistic nutritionist and dietary health coach. I am so excited to be on here with you all. I have written a few books, and my topic today is this is how to heal naturally, but this is your digestive system and how it works. Now, a lot of you all know that I came out with this product line called Kefir Complete, and I've had this for about 15 years, and I ship all over the world, all over the world. And what it is it's a probiotic, and a probiotic is the good bacteria in your body. Okay, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about the digestive system. This is one of the books I wrote called The Complete Kefir Guide to Health, Weight Loss, and Beauty, and it has over 65 recipes in here, and also I have a detox program on actually how to lose 10 pounds in 3 days of unwanted toxins and fat cells. Okay, and it's very, very powerful. But the digestive system, it can be a lot more complicated than people think. um, a lot more complicated than people think. So, I want to go over the importance of making sure that it's cleansed out and why it's important. So, the digestive system, the way that it works, I have it written down, is that the food that you eat is not in a form that your body, can actually absorb as far as just the way it's made. And so, then it has to go through your entire digestive system to break down so you get the proper vitamins and minerals that you need for your body to absorb. So that's why it's so important to go through a detoxing program first, so that when you actually end up, so that you can actually absorb the proper nutrients that you actually need. Okay, so you might be working out, which a lot of my clients, they typically are already working out, and they're already, trying to eat right, nothing crazy, but they're stuck. They cannot get past where they are in their weight. They cannot get any lower. They're just stuck. So I'm going to help you get unstuck. Okay, that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to help you get unstuck. I've actually been able to lose 85 pounds. My last baby I had when I was 47, and I was going through just a lot of trauma during the time, and I ended up gaining so much weight. I was so unhealthy. I did not do all the right things as a nutritionist. But once I had my little guy, I was on a journey. And I literally lost the 85 pounds naturally in a healthy way, building muscle mass. And by the time he was 8 months old, but I couldn't work out until a few months in because I just had a lot of I wasn't healing right because I was going through so much trauma in my life during that time. And so, but then right when I was able to make this shift in my mind and really understand my body, I was able to get this weight off. And so now I help women all over the globe get pregnant in their older years. And I also help them get their bodies back. Okay, and men as well. So your digestive system is actually known as your second brain. Okay, and so what it is so then you've got the nourishment. That's what we're trying to get. That all the vitamins and minerals in your body, and it must be broken down into smaller molecules before it can be absorbed. Okay, into your blood and carry the cells throughout your body. So your digestive allows your body to get the nutrients and energy that it needs. So that's why so many people are having a problem having the proper energy throughout the day. And then they go to bed at night and they don't understand why they're not able to sleep well. It's because there's like this stagnant vibration that your day is on, because and you're thinking it has to do something with your head. No, actually all disease begins in the gut. Okay, so we're not just gonna get your energy going through the day, but we're gonna make sure that you all sleep well too. Okay, that's important. Sleeping is everything. You heal when you sleep. Okay. So don't take sleeping and then, for granted. And then also, too, so many people are on all these sleeping meds. And when you go on sleeping meds, the thing is you have to take more and more and more and more and more for them even to work. Okay. So your digestive allows your body to get the nutrients and energy it needs from the food that you eat. The process of the digestion begins from the moment you even start thinking about food. That is the vibration between it's called mind body, okay? And it's literally the food that you eat. That's why it's so important to be so intentional on everything that you eat. So even in my own kids, because all of our bodies are made differently, I will take them to the grocery store. Okay. It's best to eat around the aisle. Okay. And I will have them choose what they want to eat. Okay. When you see, smell, taste, or think about food, your brain sends impulses through the nerves and the salivary glands, signaling them to prepare for a meal. So that's why it's like, say you're with your spouse and you're like, "Hey, honey, what do you want to eat tonight?" Or you always think about that lemon, and it's like, "Oh, let me eat that lemon," and just imagine there's a lemon in your mouth, and then you start feeling right, your mouth salivating, all the secretions going on, like the vibe, the energy, all the things, right? And it's literally just the way that your body, way that your body acts when we think of food. So that's why, like, seeing all these commercials online about like food and all the different foods out there and all the things, like, it's so crazy important to follow your body and to trust your intuition, because your body might be lacking something, and if you're not being intentional or listen to your body, then you're losing the nutrients that you need for healing, or even just to get that energy to sleep good at night, to calm down yourself. If you're someone who suffers from anxiety, which one out of every three Americans suffer with some kind of anxiety, this will calm you down. Okay. Just making sure that your digestion is detoxed and that you're getting the proper nutrients in your body. Okay. So your salivary glands, which are located under the lower part of your jaw and tongue, okay, that's why you can feel it. Like when you think of like eating a lemon, you're like, you start feeling it like right under your lower jaw and tongue, right? Respond by producing saliva, which helps break down the food. So a lot of times people are like, why do I have so much saliva in my mouth? And obviously, as a chef, right, I am like obsessed with food. I wouldn't have opened up 4 restaurants across the country if food wasn't my passion. But I'm also into nutrition, right, and making sure that we're eating the right foods. And my first 3 restaurants were actually all Italian, and it was like all the pastas and all the breads and all the things. And though I love it, I realized that it was in contradiction of my own personal, what I actually eat, what I actually give to my family and friends. And so then I shifted all of my recipes to be all clean and organic. And then I started working with einkorn berries, which is more like a grass. Um, oh shoot. I'm not, I was like filming on all platforms. Okay. All right, I'm going to continue to film on this platform. All right, I just lost you guys. Okay, so in all my restaurants, I shifted from making all of everything with like white flour and my pastas and my breads to an einkorn flour, which is more like a grass than a wheat, and it's so powerful for your digestive system because it's literally the only kind of wheat, if you will, that's 99% gluten free, double the protein, double the fiber. So your body can absorb it better, and you're actually getting the nutrients that you need in your body. So that's why when people say carbs are bad, I'm like, wait a minute, it depends what carbs. Like, please do not put that blanket out there. I cannot stand it. Oh, it drives me nutso. It's such a disservice to our society when people say carbs are bad, because carbs are not bad. Okay. And so it drives me a little nutso. Okay. When people do that. Okay, so how to make the how the digestive system works. So there's all these different parts in your digestive system. And so then when you eat your food, okay, actually when you first start thinking about your food, that's when it happens. And then you actually eat your food, your saliva glands, that is what helps digest your food. And then when it breaks down in your body. But like I said, if you do not do a detox beforehand, then what ends up happening is your body ends up getting compromised because you're not actually absorbing the nutrients in the food that you need, all the vitamins and minerals, because you have all these toxins in your body. So I hope this is encouraging to you, because if you are in that place where you feel stuck and you're like, I'm not able to drop this weight and it's just driving me crazy, now you know why. Okay, now you know why. And so once you take that time to actually detox your body, and as a coach, I've been doing this for a really, really long time, and everyone's body is completely different. So what works for one person is not going to work for someone else. I've owned 4 restaurants across the country. I've catered for the film crews. So I literally probably have about 100,000, if not more, people that I have fed. Okay. And I have really learned over the last 30 years. Yes, I'm 52. I opened up my first restaurant when I was 22. So for 30 years, I have been feeding people all across the country. And I have learned so much, and this whole gluten-free thing. I mean, okay, now I'm getting like way off track here. But anyway, to stay on track, that's how your digestive system works. And our digestive system is our second brain. And the reason I reiterate that is because everything is vibration, and it all starts by what you're craving. Okay. So even if you have like a child that's not feeling well, bring them to a grocery store or show them pictures, okay? And be like, baby, what do you craving? What do you need? Like what kind of nutrients? And you will be surprised how your own children will grab a hold of like an orange or an apple or a banana, or like they can feel they need the potassium or the vitamin K or the vitamin D or the vitamin C. Like they can feel it energetically in their bodies, okay? And you can too. So don't just get caught up. Like don't be a habit eater, like someone who's like, oh, I only eat this, like I only eat tuna and I only eat this, I only eat that. No, allow yourself when you go into a grocery store to have that mind body connection of what your body really needs. Okay. And obviously, if you live in an area that produces a certain kind of food or vegetable or fruit, definitely grab a hold of what your local area has. This is so good. Okay. So I'm going to close with this because parts of the digestive system consist of the gastrointestinal, like the digestive tract. Okay. And other organs called. And so what ends up happening, okay, I don't want to overwhelm you all, is as you're like just munching away on food, okay, you have a total of 6 salivatory glands in your mouth, and approximately 99% of the saliva in your mouth is actually just water, okay? And I know that a lot of us know that our bodies, we're basically walking water. That's why it's so important to drink your water, and some of us, I mean, not myself, but I mean, a lot of us in America, we don't drink any water sometimes. Sometimes we're like, we can go with a really long time. So some of my clients, you would be surprised, like, the number one thing I'm trying to get them to do is just drink more water. Come on, let's get some, let's get that detox. Let's get that cleanse out. Yes, yes. So my program is a 90-day program because of this. Because once you have these habits, which you shift that neurotransmitters in your mind, then we can make it all the way. Okay. So the rest is a mixture of enzymes and buffers that help break down your food, and they keep the pH in your mouth neutralized. Okay. Which is really important. So if you are on my kefir product, I get this all the time. People ask when the best time to take it is. It's best to take it first thing in the morning when your pH levels are low, so that it absorbs in your body and you're able to get that good bacteria, those probiotics just going crazy all into your system. All right. I love you all so much. If you want to learn more about what I do in my program, contact me. Okay. And Also, too, I have tons and tons of videos and free resources on YouTube and all across all of my platforms. If you feel like this has given you help, go ahead and share, subscribe, like all the things so that I can get this information out. All I want to do is just bless you all and help you in your journey. All right. Because I've been there, and it's not, it's if you don't have your health, what you have, it's just not fun. All right. Love you all so much.